special bonus today, boys and girls. Mitch Melnick, who we talked to about sports on Monday, is apparently a giant musical impresario. And Mitch, you have in your other life putting on this musical hat now, promoting a show coming up. So what's this all about?
Yes, it's Billy Bob Productions. Hardly gigantic. But,
well, come on! Don't sell yourself short. You've done
we're
lot
proud.
of amazing big shows.
Thank you, Natasha. Aaron is, he's a little clueless on this front. I don't blame him.
What do you mean? You do a variety of concerts. This is one of them.
Yeah, I know, but you're waiting for the Billy Bob Production presents a salute to the Rat Pack era. And until then, I sense that you're not really into this.
That's harsh.
Which is not a bad idea.
I'm waiting for you to book Bob Dylan. Frankly, that's the only thing I'm waiting for Billy Bob to do. So as soon as that happens, I'm all over it. Is that coming?
Well, he's on the road right now as we speak in Tokyo. He's 82 years old.
How old is Bob Dylan?
He'll be 82 next month.
Wow.
Yeah. We did a big birthday bash to benefit Montreal musicians on his 80th. And what was so cool about that on several fronts is just people were waiting to get out and hang out together and listen and watch some terrific music and help the Montreal musicians who couldn't gig at all during COVID. But one of the people I've been trying to get to one of these marathon shows has been Sam Roberts. And Sam agreed to record visually his rendition, his cover of Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. And to see it on the big screen during the concert, at about halfway through, the entire crowd of about 500 people started singing along to it. And it was just one of those tingling moments that some magic that happens at some of these shows. And we finally got Sam. Sam is he's the music I think that influenced Sam the most, other than some obvious classic rock, is that Manchester sound of the early 80s, the new wave, post-punk, new wave era. So this is right up his alley, but not only did he agree to play, he's bringing his whole band. So the Sam Roberts Band there are very, very special guests for this show on Friday, May the 26th at the Corona. It's a sequel to The Clash, the 40th anniversary of London Calling and the Spirit of Punk. This is the next era that followed that. And it's, Natasha, I know you'll be there, and you better bring your dancing shoes because
I will. I have to tell you, Montreal Calling was seriously one of the best nights out of my life. Like that show was, and it went on and on for hours and hours, and it was just, I don't know, it was like reliving the best days of your youth, and I feel like this is going to be that all over again.
Well, if you're a child of the 80s, or you came of age in the 80s, and just about the time when MTV was born, and the skinny ties and the shoulder pads, and some of those videos that you all remember, but the music was strikingly good. It had the element of punk, the energy of punk, but it was they also took in a lot of progressive rock sounds, and they added a synth, which initially when I was younger, I didn't like the synth at all because I didn't dance, and I thought it was cold. But now all these years later, I recognize they're just great songs. Mm-hmm. And I've seen the master list that all of the artists have chosen to cover for this night, and I don't think there's a single ballad in there. I mean, it's just going to be nonstop for close to 4 hours, 7:30 to 11:30 at the Corona.
All right, so can you mention some of the groups that are coming?
No, well, yeah, Montreal groups. These are not the actual original artists.
Right.
Then I would have to be like even bigger than Evenko to pull that one off.
Major, okay.
One day,
yeah, but Sam Roberts' band is our special guest. Paul Carniello and the Truth, Staples and NDG. They've played the Jazz Fest.
So great.
They're punk, jazz, soul, R&B, all of them. Every member, including Jasmine Bliley, they all can sing their asses off. So they're going to be performing a lot of songs and backing up a lot of the artists. And I can tell you, based on Montreal Calling and the Dylan event that we did, 2 people in this building got themselves a new group of fans because it's incredible the number of people who came up to me and said, we didn't know that Bilal Butt can sing the way that he did. Mm-hmm. And so he's going to be singing a Bowie-era new wave classic. And Jason Rockman, who, of course, was a musician long before he was a radio announcer, will also be singing a couple of classics. With Shane Murphy, there will be some special guests. I can't tell you everything. We want to hold some of this back, but it's going to be nonstop on Friday, May the 26th, a salute to the post-punk new wave era.
Where are you going to buy tickets for this other than at the door?
theatcorona.ca, and I just want to get in the fact that there is a special half-price ticket available for students only at the box office with a valid student ID, so we're slashing it for the students.
Okay, I want to just also mention, I love that you always make it very clear that it starts at 7:30.
It's a long show. We try to tell a story. Yeah. They're not just a bunch of randomly selected songs thrown together and performed by Montreal artists. like a mishmash. There's a theme to it, and at the end of the night, like you said about Montreal Calling, Natasha, you leave there. There's a glow. There's a warmth about it. I know. I still hear from people who attended the Last Waltz 40th anniversary, which started this string of shows that we're doing, and they had a similar feel that night. It's just, it takes you back. You bring your 80s gang, whoever you were hanging out with in the 80s, the early 80s, the mid 80s, bring them all. It's a night out. It's a Friday night. Get a babysitter.
Where was I in the 80s?
You were at, I think you were at CJFM? Or you were calling roller derby?
In the 80s? That was the 70s.
Oh.
I was in school.
I can't remember.
I was in school, but I was a complete music maniac. And I'll tell you that these nights that you do, Mitch, it feels like you've like personally curated it for all of us. I don't know. Like when you talk about weaving the tale and the story that goes through, it is kind of like, it's like this is your life in music.
Well, I'm so happy you said that, because that's exactly what we're going for. And I also get a kick out of a lot of the Montreal musicians, independent musicians, grinding away for decades, and they get up on a stage in front of a lot of people. And a lot of them are discovered. Like Selena Wolf has been singing in NDG at Honey Martin's for years and years. She was part of the Southern Soul and Rock and Roll Review we did a few years ago.
She's got a hit song now.
I know, and she just blew the roof off Club Soda doing James Brown's It's a Man's World. People had no idea who she was, and now she's got a label. She's moved to Toronto, and she's starting to take off, and that's very gratifying to see that. Yeah.
It's going to be great. So again, one night, May
one
26th.
Night only. Yeah, One Night Music Fest, May the 26th, 7:30 sharp at the Corona Theater. Tickets at theatcorona.ca.
Yeah, just so you know, I was going to say that thing Natasha said about weaving the story, but she said it first. So, Mitch, good luck, pal.
Montreal is the drug.
A little play on the Roxy music song.
It's going to be a great night. Thanks, Mitch. Good luck.
Thank you.